Hey everyone, this is Dr. Dennis Buckley of the California Chiropractic Association inviting you to meet us in Paradise at the beautiful Paradise Point Resort and Spa in San Diego, California, June 2nd through the 5th at the 2016 CCA Convention and Marketplace. At the 2016 CCA Convention and Marketplace, we have something for everyone. Great CE and education for the doctors and students, products, services, and equipment deals for the office, classes and inspiration for the chiropractic assistants, and a beautiful resort for the whole family to enjoy, featuring our famous Friday night bonfire and the superb Saturday night pool party. So bring the whole staff and family and meet us in Paradise. One of the highlights of the convention and marketplace is the high quality of speakers and presenters we have. I would like to introduce to you one of our featured speakers, Stephanie Beck of SRB Solutions, who will be presenting at the convention. Stephanie, welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Buckley. It's so nice to be here. I love the CCA. This is like one of my most favorite conventions because the people are amazing. It's so much fun. And, you know, when you're having fun and you're learning at the same time, it doesn't seem as difficult. So love this. So. And
maybe it has something to do with the fact that you live in San Diego.
Well, that too. That probably has a little bit to do with it. I do get to live in Paradise. I'm very blessed to be able to do that.
That's right. So, what will you be presenting on at your session at the convention?
Awesome. Well, last year, as some people may remember, we did the social media laptop workshop where we helped you walk through the steps of setting up your Facebook and Twitter account, not objections, but objectives of what you wanted to achieve with it. This year, and of course, the room was pretty packed, and the second session was standing room only. So this year, we're back with 2 new sessions. We're going to take it to that next level. So, as always, I really want this to be interactive and give you meat on the bone implementation so that when Monday morning we come back to the office and what happens? Well, the phone starts ringing, patients start coming in, and so we have all these best intentions of implementing strategies that you learn at a conference. But here we actually walk you through like setting it up physically so that all you have to do is hit go, right? There is no having to go back and think of how it works within your system. We do it that day at the conference. So this year in the first session, which is an hour and a half long, we will be going through like the social risks and how to structure your social media policies, really defining in some more of those goals and objectives, but also you guys are going to be working in workshops together in groups, in small groups, and I'm going to give you my template for creating those types of posts and updates that get engagement. And you're going to be applying to your customers and to your practice. So it's I want to stress that it's hands-on, come ready to work. And then in the second part 2, again, we're going to be leveraging content organically, like where to find the content, because you've got great sources like Amplified, Health 2020. There's lots of content out there that's available that's already been structured and it looks great, but then most people are having problems like what to say on the post in order to spark that conversation. And so we're going to work more on that, getting the actual plan of the content, like what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. And then the second part, I'm actually going to show you how to set up and run a campaign that's getting new patients in that we've been using. We're implementing now. I'm going to share some stats while I'm there, and I'm going to give it to you word for word, exactly what we're doing, how we're doing it, and how they can implement it for their office too. Because social has changed to it's time to pay to play type of game, and I have to say, we're getting great results above board. So I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be another really great session, and I'm expecting there to be lots of standing room only So come early, make sure you get your seat in there, and we'll be ready to go.
You know, last year at the conference when you did your presentation, because I was there, the first half you had a bunch of CAs in the audience. And then for part two, the reason it became standing room only is that every one of those CAs went and found their doctor and said, you've got to be in here to hear this because this is what we need to do. And the nice thing about it, I think, is the doctors came in and they were like just blown away. But then the CAs, their assistants, they were so excited to take this back and put it in place. So I said, you're forewarning everybody. It's going to be standing room only. Get there early. Get your seat because it's worth it.
Yeah, it really is. And this is, you know, everybody wants to know how social media can produce return on investment. I have to tell you, we taught this exact same class in Kentucky at the Kentucky Association for Chiropractors in January.
And they don't even have computers there, do they? No, I'm not kidding.
But no, I will tell you, one of the students I was on the phone with yesterday, just, you know, doing some follow-up, she said, without implementing the ads yet, so this was just based on the organic, you know, way to cultivate content. In her little town, I mean, small little town in Kentucky, they are averaging 2 to 4 patients a week. And so she was calling me because she's like, okay, I'm going to start the ads. But she said, wow, we're going to have a new doctor. We had to hire on 2 new CAs. The practice is expanding. This is amazing. She said, I can't tell you enough how much it helps me. So, and I'm just thrilled. I love hearing stuff like that because that's what it's all about. That's the reason why I created the workshop. And, you know, there's multiple people that I talk to every day. From the Florida Chiropractic Association, CAs, the women, I'm following up with them, and they're saying, oh, my gosh, you know, I never knew social media. In fact, there's one doctor who told me he canceled his newspaper, his radio ads, because they're getting everything from social media now.
It does take implementation, though. You got to go and use it. But if you know what to use and it makes it understandable, it does produce results, and it's fun.
Exactly. Yeah, it can be fun. Once you understand it and you understand what people are, you know, the expectations, right? And because most people were thinking, oh, I'm going to immediately get patients, but it's about relationship building. And, you know, so you have to be congruent and making sure that your message matches what the people are looking for and, you know, at the right time. And, you know, even now I say on the right device, you know, because everybody's on their phones, everybody's, you know, they don't have time. They're going to social media to find answers. So if you're there and you're providing information, not just trying to push a bunch of promotion down their throats, I have to tell you, it works. It absolutely works. So I'm excited. I can't wait to share this at the convention in June. So.
Well, thank you, Stephanie, for your excitement, but also for your sharing of your expertise and helping so many people. So we look forward to hearing and seeing you down in San Diego.
So the class, in case anybody wants to know, it's Friday, June 3rd. The first session is from 2 to 3:30, and then the second session is from 4 to 5:30. So make sure, like I said, get there early and lock in your seat. Otherwise, you might be standing in the back or sitting in the chair.
All right. So thank you very much, Stephanie. So everybody, meet us in paradise. Meet Stephanie. Go to her class. But for more information, go to the CCA website at www.calchiro.org to register and view the lineup of the other great presenters, or call 916-648-2727 to register yourself and your staff. And don't forget to bring the family and experience paradise with the CCA.